NFC Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10.
Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the #2 pick in 2017.
And one of the few knocks on him coming out of North Carolina was just actual game experience, just 13 starts in college. But he worked so hard at making up for that lost time. He loves the game, crazy about the film room, and guys just naturally gravitate towards him. I think he's got a chance to be an excellent leader and player.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the
second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago! Chester Rogers, 44 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to throw right away. And his throw is incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep them.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Robert Quinn. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up fourth down. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. Flush to his right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cardinals Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up.
Well, pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Matt Judon coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And one thing we haven't pointed out yet, probably should, you got a dome team on the road, January, cold weather. How tough is that, or is that something that really shouldn't come into play?
Well, it shouldn't come into play, but let's face it, if you've been a dome team all year and used to controlled environment, you need to get yourself outside a little bit for practice during the week, and that's what most of these teams do, because just because they play in a dome doesn't mean they don't have bad weather outside to work in, so they can do that, get their guys acclimated, and then that way, it takes it all away when you get to game day in a foreign place.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they have the big loss on that first down pass play. And Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
The 2nd down pass.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Sheds off the tackle. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Cardinals nothing.
Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky. And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
Trubisky's pass.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
49.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Carried by the wide receiver.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
at their own.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He was taken down by Kyle Fuller. It's a gain of 6. First down, Arizona.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
A handoff to Fournette. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First down now, but that clock rolling.
9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Now, this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go with a big back Fournette. stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Leonard Fournette denied on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And 7.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely to start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure, because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They're able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
Trubisky will throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The football going back over to Arizona now. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
Murray's pass.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
For Chicago.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or...
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Murray's pass.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Murray.
To go.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Leonard Fournette taking it in. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky.
Open man is Komet, the tight end.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the shotgun is Trubisky, and the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Kirk now, the return man. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
16 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. That's good. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Damn, I was going to bet 5-0 on the CPU.
About the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Here's Trubisky. Rolling to his left. And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by Mitchell Trubisky's touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
No.
The handoff to Leonard Fournette. Danny Trevathan.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Roquan Smith able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And now here is another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's into the clear. The 40.
This is made for TV.
The 20.
Better than
And they will
watching
finally put it into the
Tyler
return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal. Today's final.
Get their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.